Good morning, class 10th, and welcome in the next segment of A Letter to God, a first chapter from First Flight. In today's class, I am going to start from fourth paragraph that it starts with "It's really getting bad now" to "as if covered with salt." Now I am going to read the line, so be attentive and listen to me carefully and read with me in your book. "It's really getting bad now," exclaimed the man. "I hope it passes quickly." It did not pass quickly. For an hour, the hell rained on the house, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, on the whole valley. The field was white, as if covered with salt. Dear thoughts, in this paragraph, Lencho, who was a poor farmer, now starts worrying and hopes that the storm gets over quickly. He was utmost disappointed. The hailstones covered the entire valley, including the house, garden, hillside, and the cornfield. It made everything look so white that it seemed as if it was covered in salt. In this paragraph, the farmer was very disappointed as he thought it was not happening. His cornfield were destroyed by the hailstones, and now I am going to read the fifth paragraph that starts with "not a leaf" to "we all go hungry this year." Okay? Not a leaf remained on the trees. The corn was totally destroyed. The flowers were gone from the plants. Lencho's soul was filled with sadness. When the storm had passed, he stood in the middle of the field and said to his son, "A plague of locusts would have left more than this. The hail has left nothing. This year we will have no corn." That night was a sorrowful one. All our work for nothing. There is no one who can help us. We will all go hungry this year. Before explaining the paragraph, I would like to tell you the hard words, that is plague of locusts. Here, plague is used for attack, and locust, they are insects which fly in a big groups and destroy crops. In this paragraph, Lencho became stressed and disappointed as everything went against the plan. Whatever he was thinking, God was not doing the same. The trees had shed their leaves, corns were smashed, and the flowers had also fallen from their plants. While standing in the withered fields, he conveyed his dismay and sorrow and grief, gloom to his sons by commenting that the effect of the storm proved to be worse than that of crop destroying insects. Here, the narrator compared the hailstone to the locusts, plague of locusts, who had destroyed the crops of Lancho. As these insects, these crop destroying insects, destroy the whole field, like that, hailstones had destroyed the fields of Lancho. So he was very disappointed and full of grief. All their hard work had gone in vain. He felt helpless as no corn had been left and feared, and he was very feared. And that day he was thinking that they might have to starve this time. He was saying to his children that perhaps this year they would have to starve and be hunger. Now I am going to read the sixth paragraph. That is from, but in the hearts of all too, that's what they say, no one dies of hunger. But in the hearts of all of who but in the hearts of all who lived in the solitary house in the middle of the valley, there was a single hope, help from God. Don't be so upset, even though this seems like a total loss. Remember, no one dies of hunger. That's what they say, no one dies of hunger. First of all, let's have a look on the hard word. Here, the word solitary. It means lonely or existing alone, one who live alone. In this paragraph, the author G.L. Fontes, on behalf of Lencho, explaining that even after everything had gone wrong, the family still had hope in their hearts of hearts. They had faith in the Almighty. They had faith in the Almighty even after nothing was left. They gave each other support and recalled a saying which assures that no one ever dies of starvation. Okay, students, in my next segment, I will explain the remaining paragraph. Till goodbye and take care.